All right, guys. What's happening here is very shocking. In Zambia, we have the ZAQA, or the Zambia Qualifications Authority. So now, yesterday they had, that was 24th September, they had a press briefing and they were giving speeches and making certain announcements. So the headline was obviously that anyone who employs must ensure qualifications are verified with us or risk conviction. So in short, ZAQA will convict employers for not verifying the results or the qualifications they receive from applicants, or any institution that's enrolling, any educational institution that's enrolling. If they employ or enroll any student or employee without verifying these qualifications submitted to them with Zambia Qualifications Authority, they risk conviction. I have a little problem with that, and I'll tell you. I have a very little problem with that, but I'll tell you. So let's read. It says that the Zambia Qualifications Authority has introduced a new law that prohibits employers in both the public and private sectors from hiring anyone whose qualifications have not been verified by the authority. The authority says the provision also prevents higher education institutions. So it prevents higher education institutions and those registered under the TEVET Act from enrolling individuals into any program of study without first verifying their qualifications. This is where I have a problem. Before we even come to the charges, I have a problem with the fact that we have so many institutions telling us to verify our qualifications or results. So your professional body, people are in so many professional bodies except IT professionals like us. We don't have a professional body. This has been a debate from 1990. You can argue all you want, but it is very cumbersome to start monitoring IT professionals. We won't go anywhere with technology. But that's a story for another day. So what we are saying is each person who's a professional has a professional body they report to that monitors them. For those who are in civil service and private sector or public sector, they are usually asked to go to ECZ to verify their grade 12 results or grade 9 results, and they pay a fee there. So are you telling me now that with the coming in of this law, the Zambia Qualification Authority will collect an amount apart from the amount you have already paid to verify your results with ECZ or any other institution where you verified your results? Now, I understand this may have come from a point where a lot of people have been forging qualifications and results, maybe studying with unqualified institutions and the like. We understand, but let's be considerate when we come up with these laws. Conviction is too much of a penalty without having first to look at what's currently trending, what's the situation like currently. These charges also, as they come in, 50 kwacha for grade 7, 9, and 12 verification. This is, I need clarity. Is this aside what you already pay at ECZ. Do you need to verify at ECZ and then verify with the Zambia Qualification Authority? Which one holds more water? Which one has more authority? Between ECZ, the examining body, or the Zambia Qualifications Authority, an authority mandated to manage qualifications in the country? Are we creating confusion, or we are not just implementing it correctly? 200 kwacha for those who are holding certificates. For instance, I have a certificate. I'm a certified trauma counselor, so I counsel people who are going through trauma. So for my certificate to be valid, I need to pay that 200 kwacha for verification. Yeah, so and then diplomas as well. 500 kwacha for degrees. So I have a bachelor's degree. I need to pay 500 kwacha for verification. Masters and postgraduate doctorates, and 1,200 for verifying all foreign. Now, most of my qualifications are foreign. Are you telling me I have to pay 1,200 for my EMIS diploma? I have to pay 1,200 for my Bachelor of Science in IT from the Atlantic International University. I have to pay 1,200 to verify my MBA, which I'm doing right now. So let's clarify some of these things. Why are we going this route? And before I end this video and all the questions, I want you to have a look at, by the way, the Zambia Qualifications Authority offices are just at the Kawe roundabout, in Lusaka. You can see it's the first thing you see when you enter Lusaka CBD. Yes, so here is what the Act talks about and their objectives as provided for under the Act number 8 of 2024. So my question is, did this go through public review? Was it advertised and maybe we didn't just see it? Because sometimes as citizens we focus on petty politics, and then we forget to contribute when these institutions and Parliament or National Assembly asks for submissions. Maybe they advertised and we didn't just see that we needed to make submissions. So they'll create a single integrated national framework for learning achievements. Yes. So if they create a single integrated national framework, then we need to get rid of verifications with TVETA, with ECZ, and all other professional bodies. They need to be the only verification point for qualifications, and then that will work well. I will have no problem with that. Facilitate access to and mobility and progression within education, training, and career paths. That's fine. Enhance the quality of education and training. Promote education, training, and employment opportunities. Contribute to the full personal development of each learner and the social and economic development of which is good, we agree. Develop and foster and maintain an integrated and transparent national framework for the recognition of learning achievements, and ensure that educational qualifications meet appropriate criteria, which is okay, and are internationally comparable. This is fine. These are to be achieved by working together with other appropriate authorities in Zambia. So we need to centralize and have a central point of verification, which is ZQA. ZAQA. So we need to just at least not be confused with so many institutions doing verification. If that's the case, I have no problem. But I am making a request on the cost of verification. Please, let's ensure that we start on a law. They actually do have a strategic plan. I'll have a look because I love reading strategic plans for institutions. Okay, this is good. I'll find time to visit this to just download some of these documents that I've found today, and I'll be able to give you guys what I think. Even the act is there. So we can read more about the act, we can learn more, we can understand the authority and what all this information is in the public domain, but we need to properly implement some of these laws. You see, when a law is established, we need to have sensitization. We can't just come out like that to the public to as if institutions already knew what this is all about. There are new institutions that are coming up. There are people who are studying abroad. They need to be taught and given some window of amnesty where they will be able to know that after this period, this has been implemented, but we are in a phase of sensitization. The more sensitization we do, the more people will be familiar with what we are trying to implement. Yeah, so they are mandated to just develop a national qualifications framework, and I think they've been working towards that. The register a qualification if that qualification meets the relevant criteria. They will also develop policy and criteria in consultation with appropriate authorities and the like. Yeah, so I was excited when I first heard that we have established a Zambia Qualifications Authority, because then for us who've been having external or foreign qualifications, it makes sense to match our qualifications with local qualifications, because then when I say I have a diploma level 7, people will understand in Zambia, even companies will understand what I mean, because level 7 in Zambia will still be level 7 in UK. So that's good for us. We are not arguing about whether the Zambia Qualifications Authority should exist or not, but the argument should be on the fees and how this implementation is going to be done. Will we be paying for verification to ECZ as well as ZQA? When is this starting? When is ECZ stopping to charge for verification? And when will employers begin to recognize the ZAQA qualifications that are presented to them? So drop your comments, ladies and gentlemen. Let's chat in the comments and give me what your view is. I'm sure when you first heard about this, you had something to say. Please, let's talk.